So hi guys, how's it going? In today's video, I'm going to talk about the parasitic draw, also the Noco Genius one. So now let's get started. So parasitic draw is a part of your car that consumes your battery when your car is stored or parked long term without even starting the car. So this is part of the system in the car that consumes it until your battery is depleted if you don't do something about it. So this is one of the major causes why some people they have a dead battery if they don't drive their car for a while, or they put on storage without charging the car. So if you have a keyless entry on your car, there's a proximity sensor that's always on, so that consumes your power. That's a parasitic draw that's always active because to make your keyless entry work, this must be on to detect, to open the door for you. So also another part of parasitic draw on your car is the memory on the radio, the memory on the HVAC, the memory on your power mirror, so it can detect who's driving the car with the different keys, and the memory on your seats. So those memories are always on and always consuming a part of your battery. So one of the part of parasitic draw on my car is my dash cam, because this dash cam is hardwired to my car. That's supposed to be always on even though the car is turned off. This is just extra protection for me, that the camera is always active in case somebody try to hit my car or vandalize my car. So this camera is always active, and that's why it's a parasitic draw on my car. So the BMW has a lot of sensors in the car. So these sensors checks everything, especially when the car is parked and it's not running. It do its own diagnostics. So not all the time. Once in a while, it do its own checking just to make sure everything's okay. And this also is a parasitic draw because it consumes your power when the car is not running. So how do you prevent your battery from getting damaged from parasitic draw? It's easy. All you have to do is put a charger in your car. So now I'm going to open up this Noco Genius one and check it out, because this is the best value from Noco battery charger and maintainer that you can buy. For less than 50 bucks, you're getting so much. Let's go check it out. So here we have the Noco Genius one. Nice packaging all the time from Noco. So it's a small little charger. It's a little bit smaller than the Genius 2. Some instruction manual here. So the Genius one is a 1 amp battery charger and maintainer. So it's good for 12 volt flooded, a 12 volt AGM, 12 volt lithium, and 6 volt flooded battery. So this is the charge LED. This one indicates the connected battery's state of charge. And this one is a standby LED. This one illuminates when the battery charger is in the standby mode. And this one is an over voltage error LED, which indicates when it's illuminated, when it's solid red, it indicates that the battery voltage is above the protected voltage. And this one indicates if the battery has an error, which means the battery will not hold a charge. And this one indicates if it's reverse polarity. So that means you have to reverse the clamps to charge it properly. And this one is the mode button to push all through the cycle of which charging mode you want to use. So I'm gonna measure the Genius one to see how big it is. So it's 3.5 inches long, 2.25 inches wide, and about 1.25 inches thick. It comes with the disconnect connectors here, and it's insulated for waterproof. It has a gasket here. Also come with the clamps that you can take out the eyelet and connect it directly to your battery for hardwire installation. And also this one is the quick disconnect. So the Genius one is IP60 rated. That means it's only dust proof, but it's not waterproof, so that's a problem. So you don't want to get this thing wet, otherwise it's not gonna work. So it's good for dust, not like the Genius 2, 5 or 10, which is IP65 rated. It's water proof and dust proof. But in the case of Genius 1, it's only IP60, which is dust proof. So also this one has thermal compensation that compensates to the temperatures to give you a better charging and more accurate charging depending on the weather. And also it can go down to charge a battery down to 0 volt by using the force mode. So before I put on the charger, first I want to measure how much voltage we have on the car. So I'm putting my multimeter to DC volts. So we have a 12.6 volts without putting on the charger. So I didn't plug the Genius one yet. Then the negative. So before I plug in the Genius one, I want to put the multimeter to see how much voltage we have while it's charging. So I'll put the positive, the negative. So we're reading 12.71 volts right now without the charger. So now I'm gonna plug in the charger. So I'm gonna put the mode, after I plug it in, I'm gonna put on the mode to AGM, because this is AGM battery. Plug it right now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the mode AGM. So now it's slowly pulsing red. And we have 12.76 volts on the charge. So when it's pulsing red, that means the charge is 75% or below. So now you can see it's 12.86 volts on the multimeter. So now it's 12.94. So the voltage is getting higher. So now it's on 13 volts and still pulsing red. That means still 75% or below. So it's the next day. Until now I didn't get the fully complete charge on my battery. It's still red. So I think because of the parasitic draw, the 1 amp is just enough to cover the parasitic draw. There's no extra amps to charge the battery. So that's why the Noco Genius one, I think it's not good for my application. With the Noco Genius 2, I don't have problem. But the Genius one, I don't think it's enough amperage to charge my car. So guys, I just want to let you know that all the mods that I ordered just came in. So we have 5 mods that's going to be installed on this car. And here they are. So guys, I'm excited. I finally received the 6th mod that I bought. And this 6th mod is going to be installed on the BMW. So especially the big box. If you know what's in the big box, leave your guess in the comment section down below. I have a tube here, a small box, another small box, a flat box, and another medium-sized box. This mod, 6 mods, going to be installed on the BMW. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified as soon as I release the video. Also, if you like product reviews and DIY, also subscribe. So for the Noco Genius one, I don't think it's the right one for me because I have so much parasitic draw. I don't think 1 amp of battery charger maintainer is good enough for my car. I think at least I need the minimum the Genius 2, which is 2 amps. But for other cars, you know, regular cars that's not a luxury car, I think the Genius 1 is okay because they don't have too much parasitic draw, because they don't have sensors and all that proximity sensors and memories and all that. Also, the Genius 1 is not good for charging a completely dead battery because it's gonna take you forever to charge the battery, and I don't even think you can charge a dead battery with this charger because it doesn't have enough power to fully charge the battery. It's gonna take way longer, and depending on the condition of the battery, if it's too old, I don't even think it's gonna hold the charge. So that's my conclusion about the Genius 1. It's a good product. It's a best value because it's IP60 rated, and it's a fully automatic thermal compensation, and has a force mode, but still it's not enough power for me. But for guys who has a non-luxury car, yes, for a non-luxury car, I think it's gonna be okay. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I just can't deny giving me the best time.